Hey guys, and welcome to UC Davis StarCraft. I'm AlphaFerg, and I'm bringing you the second game today. It's going to be Tbeezy versus Fenix on Cloud Kingdom, and I'm going to let you guys see it right now. Boom. Awesome stuff. So this is going to be a TVT. Oh my god, I pressed something. There it is. Oh, the screen was all black down there. That was very confusing. Oh, that looks horrible. Okay. Fenix versus Tbeezy. So first off, UC Davis's player Tbeezy as the teal Terran here at the top corner of Cloud Kingdom, and Fenix is the blue Terran. So teal versus blue. Keep your eyes on the prize. This is going to be hard to tell the difference. Thank God I have stronger team colors, though I hear they are banning people for it. So hopefully they don't catch me. This is going to be Fenix in the south position in the 7 o'clock, 7:30. I use a digital watch, so this stuff confuses me. And this is actually going to be on MLG Cloud Kingdom because of these supply depots. And you know what? I know what this is from. This is from the Playhem. This is the round of 16. This was on the Playhem yesterday. That would be Tuesday, March 14th. Tuesday, March 13th. The Playhem from Tuesday, March 13th. Tbeezy versus Fenix in the round of 16. This was a best of one. And let me just talk about Fenix for a little bit. Fenix is a well-known player in the community. He's been around. He had more popularity and more success in the 2010, early 2011 era, but right now he is living at the IM house, and I believe he still goes by I Am Fenix. At least that's what the Team Liquid site said, though I did hear that he may be playing with Slayers now. But Fenix is definitely playing in Korea, practicing in Korea, and playing from Korea in this Playhem. So definitely excited to see what he can do. But Tim is also a scary player, and it looks like Fenix is going to do a CC first. CC before Rax, and he's getting a gas. So he is not... It's kind of an economic build, but the gas makes it not so much. And Tim is actually getting a factory. He is not doing a very economic build at all. He's going to do some Reactor Hellion play in TVT against Fenix. He wants to do some damage, and he saw the late barracks. So he knows something's up. He knows it could be a proxy Rax, which is scary, so he might do some extra scouting. But he may also feel that it could be a CC first, and with Hellions, he can do a lot of damage. In fact, but he lets Fenix get a very good scout in here. Fenix seeing everything that's going on. He knows there's going to be Hellions on the way. But you know what? I think I know what Tim's going to do. I think he's going to do a Marine Hellion push with a medevac for dropping. I really like that because you can just go from the low ground here into the high ground in the other player's main while he is trying to defend his front entrance. And with medevacs, you can do that. Fenix is going to hide his SCV back here for a while, and Tbeezy is already moving out with a Hellion, and Fenix knows when he's got to defend. He's putting down a bunker, and we'll see where the game develops from here. Tim, because he has been focusing on building SCVs, now is up to 21, though he has stopped SCV production. Meanwhile, Fenix is on double SCV production, though he will be locked in his base for a while because of this Hellion. The medevacs are coming out, double Marine production, Hellions. This is going to be a pretty big army for Tim. He is already up to 4 Marines, 2 Hellions, and the first medevac is about to come out. And Fenix is getting his own factory with a tech lab, and he's probably going to go straight to siege tanks. Siege tanks are great for deflecting this kind of push, but it all depends on the timing. And it looks like Tbeezy is already going to do his drop. Right as the SCV moves in to scout the medevac, he's getting perfect vision. So Fenix should be able to hold this off. Smart, you can see, look at this, he's already putting the bunker in the back of his base to protect his mineral line, exactly where Tim would want to drop. So what kind of stuff will Tim be able to do now? We'll find out. He has 6 Marines and 3 Hellions in this push. And they're going to be up against only 3 Marines and 1 Hellion for Fenix, though Fenix is getting out Blue Flame. A very interesting decision, but it is very good against the against the Hellions. Hellion on Hellion, and Tim is now going to lift off, and here is the damage. It's coming. He's bringing the thunder. These Hellions are doing quite a bit of damage, poking away. He's seeing the other barracks, and Tim, oh my gosh, will he be able to take out this command center? I didn't even think about that. If he does, he will do so much damage. These Hellions are moving in, taking out a few Marines, lowering their health. Oh my gosh, the SCVs are unprotected! Oh, and he does take out a large part of the army, but he hasn't hit the SCVs too hard yet. But he does have a chance. All those Hellions are lined up almost perfectly, but they're poking away at the Marines now. They're doing a ton of damage. The Hellions are picking off so many units. He's having to land a Viking here to try to face off against the units, but the final Hellion is taken out, and the medevac is the only thing left. Let's take a look at the damage. 14 workers killed! Oh my gosh, Tim just doing so much damage with that attack, and he is now 8 harvesters up. He does have his orbital command landed at his base. He's moving his army back, and if he can hold off a counterattack, Fenix does have a lot more army right now. You can see the 2 Vikings, he has some Marines and Hellions, but Tim will be able to rebuild. He's already back up to 5 Marines. He has a Banshee out on the field, and he's actually getting cloaked. So this harass is not over. The Banshee is somewhere. It's actually down here. And now Fenix is moving out with his own Hellions. Tim's going to see it, but Fenix does have Blue Flame, and if given the opportunity, those Hellions will do so much damage. A bunker in the front, though, will deflect that pretty well. And actually 3... Oh my gosh, this is not going to be good, because 3 Vikings are great, but you need to defend against the Banshee, and the Banshee's going to get in here and do a lot of damage, especially with Cloak. There aren't any missile turrets from what I can tell, but this damage is just moving right around the back of the base, and all of these units are going to do a lot of damage. The Blue Flame Hellions do get... One of them gets picked off, but actually a tank coming out at the right timing, and Fenix is forced to move back. How many workers? He only killed 3, and Fenix may be safe for a while. It looks like there's more Hellions at the front, but with the tank, they're not going to want to run in, and the Banshee is now moving in. Cloak is finished. Oh my gosh, there are no Marines anywhere here. The Viking has just started. There's Marines way at the front, and Fenix is just forced to pull his units back. 5 kills already on this Banshee, and a very good scan by Fenix. I don't think he's going to be able to kill. The Banshee makes it out with 2 hit points left. It doesn't look like there's no scans. Oh no. Oh, but it just went down, so there was another scan. Oh, didn't check that orbital command. So, Fenix does take out the Banshee, but it does get a few more kills. Worker kill count back up to 21. And Tim is pretty safely harvesting. Actually, both players are doing very good harvesting. And Tim is actually way up in the harvester count. He has a little bit too many SCVs up here in his main. But here comes a push from Fenix. And Tim only has Marines. He does have a tank. But Siege mode is not completed yet. It just actually got started. This tank is trying to skate around this mineral field. It should be at the front. He needs to get units in this bunker. Vikings land to try to pick off the tank, but I don't think it's going to work. The Hellions going down, a Marauder in a bunker. Some Hellions getting up into the main, but it gets picked off at the last second, and Marauder bunker pokes away at everything else. And Fenix is now way behind. Look at the supply count. He's over 20 supply back, and Siege Tank is about to finish. Tim will be able to do a very nice Siege Tank Marine push while he tries to get up his own third. There are some Hellions here, so Tim will have to defend his SCV against that, but all Fenix is really doing right now is getting Hellions. And it looks like he's going for Banshees of his own. He's going for an Armory. He's not going to go with Bio, but I think Tim's just going to do a Marine tank push. And Fenix has a lot of Hellions out on the map. He may be able to run into the main, but Tim has his own Hellions coming out to fight with Fenix's Hellions. The blue flame will go for Fenix's favor, but the army count is not. And a lot more units going down there. And Tim's army is just coming across the map. Oh no, catching a Banshee. It does have Cloak, but it doesn't cloak in time. And these tanks are going to be able to set up right now if Tim wants to. He may not even siege them. This push is coming into Tim's main. There are Hellions wrecking damage, raining blue flames on these poor SCVs. They're going to be cleaned up soon, and Tim's natural is Phoenix's natural is pretty much gone. These SCVs, the Hellions are finally wiped out, killing a lot of workers in the process, but Tim is putting the hurt on this orbital command. Fenix does have his own tanks. They don't have siege mode. Here comes a cloaked Banshee. It may be enough to swing the game in Tim's favor, but he's not scanning. He doesn't notice he's losing everything. And when he runs out of minerals, he'll be in trouble. Or runs out of Marines, I meant to say. But oh no, Tim's own Banshee is cloaking and doing a lot of damage as well. Picking off more SCVs. He does manage to take out the tank. 3 of these. Oh man, Tim's Hellions are getting in there and doing a lot of damage. The Banshee is poking away at them, so they should be taken out. But Tim's own Banshee is still here and getting a lot of kills. Oh my gosh, workers going down. Phoenix's main is not in good shape. He's trying to get a third. Tim's third, on the other hand, is in very good shape. Tim finally has some more Marines. He's going to want to build more in case of that Banshee. But the Banshee's actually moving to the other side of the base, and seeing this push means that Tim happily wins the game. A nice freeze frame there of the building exploding. Good game, Tim. Moving on to the round of 8. I know if you want to know what happens, he lost to Fitzy something. Super